Um, hey guys, what's up? Um, like normally I would talk about women because I have been past couple videos, but this is like off topic. Truth be told, I'm a gamer. You know what I mean? Like I play video games, and I'm like not as hardcore as I used to be. But I play when I'm bored. You know what I mean? Like it's just something to do. Um, one of my favorite games in particular is the Final Fantasy series. Um, and I get a lot of buzz about um, seven. Seven's the greatest. Seven is the best. Now, don't get me wrong, it is one of my favorites. It's cool, you know. I beat it, but it's, I don't know. To people who don't ever play these kind of games, it's like, each new chapter brings brand new characters, brand new story, you know what I mean? So it's not a continuation of a particular character or a particular story. They have all kinds of universes, so they can't just say, "Oh, seven is the forefront. It's the head of what's already been played as within the franchise." Um, I like them all. I played them all, at least the main ones. 1 through 13-2 at this point. So me personally, they all have a place in my heart in their own particular unique way. Um, I'm just tired of everybody keeps saying 777, and then we have all these spin-offs based on seven, and it's like when you go to do like Advent Children. Advent Children was actually a good film. I really think they should have made it into like a game, but the movie's alright, and then the complete version was even better because they added 30 minutes um, that they didn't show in the previous movie, and plus it was on Blu-ray with extra special features. Um, I just think uh, it should have been like when you really give 8 a chance, 9, 10, 12, 13, even 6 or 3 for for us US people. It's just I feel like the other games are just as great as 7 was. You know, um, like I have a friend who also plays RPGs. He's a particular Final Fantasy fan himself, and that's all I hear from him. That's all I hear from this dude. It's like, oh, Final Fantasy 7, this. I watched The Last Order. I watched Advent Children. Oh, I got Crisis Core. I'm like, oh yeah, that's all great, man. It's all good. But I'm looking forward to like 14, 15, 16. I know they're gonna make like 35 by the time I'm friggin' 80 years old. Like I don't have time to dwell on 7. Like everybody, like if they came out with 4D, the first RPG to become 4D in a Final Fantasy franchise, or people gonna still say, oh, 7, No, I really don't think so. Because the only thing that 7 has that the rest didn't have previous before 7 was the fact that it was the first 3D game, and that's just pretty much it. That's the only milestone that I would actually give it, because they can't say, oh, best story, because to me all the stories are great. You just have to take it into a kind of perspective on getting in touch with your main characters. Um, it's it just kills me that everybody's like 7, 7, 7. Like 7, yes, it's one of the greatest, but it ain't the greatest. It's not the forefront for me. You know, if I had to pick one, like I would probably would have picked 6 prior before 7. If 6 was the 3D one, everybody be on 6 fucking nuts instead of being on 7 nuts. You know what I mean? Like you need to understand, like what I'm consist of is being an all around gamer. Like I give a game a shot. If RPGs in particular, I'll probably give it a good 10 to 15 hours into it just to see how many characters, if the battle system is good. You know what I mean? Just those qualities in itself, just to see if I'm actually gonna like it enough to continue to play it. Um, I play other games too. Most of my friends are into first person shooter, so I play that. You know, just so I can hang out with them. But if I was on my alone time, on my me time, I would still want to pop in RPG because I get my money's worth from playing those. 50 to 70 bucks. I rather I rather play those because I know I'm not gonna kill it in like 10 hours and give it back to GameStop or give it back to whoever I bought it from. And be like, here you go, I already destroyed it, I already got like all the trophies or all the achievements, I already got all that, here you go. And oh, you finish it in a day? Yeah, I finished it in a day because once you got the hang of it, oh, I killed it. At least with RPGs, it's like, alright, I'm gonna at least get it in for like a week, maybe a month before I finish the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's if I'm playing it nonstop and don't have other things to do. Um, yeah, I'm just I'm just ranting because I'm sick of people saying 7, 7, 7, Final Fantasy 7, 7, 7. It's like, yo, I play all kinds of other RPGs too. It's not just Final Fantasy. I just feel like Final Fantasy 7 is always going to be that game because it was my actual first RPG that I actually touched before I even knew what RPG was, before I knew battle systems, before I knew characters sleeping in the inn to fucking get healed. Like before I even knew all that, I 7 was the first game, so it's always gonna be memorable as the first game I touched before I played any others. Then I played 6 on down, and I worked 8 on up when it came out. So and then I played all kinds of other RPGs. So it's like that's just my number one genre. My number one genre. Um. So yeah, tired. Everybody saying 7 is great. It's not great. It's one of the greatest. It's not the. That's all I'm just trying to say. So with that being said, this is Crimson Serp. Serpent. Serp for short. You know what I mean? So I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.